Hey guys, Angie here, and I'm very excited because we are finally watching Zerobaseone's new album, Melting Point. I haven't watched anything in preparation, like, for the comeback or anything like that. Mainly because, one, didn't have time to, and two, I kind of wanted to go in blind. I love the snowy vibes for it because I love a good icy concept. I was always very angry at the fact that TXT's Freeze era had like no snowy concepts except the trailer, and that always irritated me. Like, even a lot of there was like one concept version that had the snowy concept, and I always liked Ice Age by MCND. I think that kind of pushed me to loving that aesthetic. I don't think the music video has anything to do with it, so that's still annoying. But regardless, I'm looking forward to it, so let's hop into the video. Okay, for one, I did 2 videos, and then I realized their comeback was Monday, which is today. And I was like, oh shoot, that went by really fast. So I actually recorded their weekly idol and this like behind the scenes of KCON in Japan, because I was trying to do all their stuff. And then I realized, oh, their comeback's like tomorrow. So those are going to be coming out. Just know I recorded those before. 2, I'm going to be watching... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? No, where'd it go? Where is it? It's the, One Night, 2 Days. Whatever. I'm watching that on Patreon we already did the first episode of Camp Zerobaseone. It's coming out Friday. So we're gonna be doing that, and then next month we'll be hopefully doing 2 episodes of Camp Zerobaseone. Also, my hair looks like trash. Not a big deal. I'm just very insecure about it, so please don't comment on it. I'm trying to embrace my natural hair, and I just don't know how to style it because my hair is wavy and awkwardly lengthed, and the side is like flipping. And then this side's like, so it looks shorter, but it's just because this side flips for some reason. And I was told, oh, scrunch your hair after you shower to kind of make the waves wave. It doesn't look good. I don't know how people do it. Anyways. And I'm starting with Melting Point because we're going in order. So we're doing the music video, but it wasn't the first song, so... Oh, we're getting Galaxy! In the KCON video I mentioned I wanted him to sing. I love the way they are rising the end of each little sentence, like da, da, da. If this is really Ricky, because I don't know how accurate this is, I love his voice on the song. I love that. Blush, blush, rush, rush. Hush, hush. Rush, rush. Oh, let's go Vocal King. His voice also says a lot. Oh, I like the way he said that. Go back! Oh my god, stupid thing. Roller coaster. Okay. I don't know how much I like the dun dun. I like it, but I feel like they do it a lot in the song, so it feels a bit repetitive. So I kind of wish maybe, at least for the end, they just stopped doing the dun dun, so it kind of has like a different feel to it, and it feels more, especially like after the bridge. Maybe after like the bridge with Tere, they could have held back on the dun dun, or like do something different with it to kind of make it more unique. I feel like in K-pop a lot, one, there's barely bridges, but two, they don't switch up the ending like they used to. Like songs used to add to the last chorus, change up the last chorus, stuff like that. I feel like they don't do that much anymore. So I kind of just wish, I guess because songs are shorter, but I kind of wish they just changed it a little. But like, it's a great song. The coaster. Because I like the do and everything, so I like that part. It's doing it a lot. Blush, blush. Like maybe change these lyrics. I'm trying to think of words that rhyme with it. Yeah, hush, hush, touch, touch. Oh, well, crush. So they could do crush. They did blush. Flush, that wouldn't work. Punch. Punch, punch, and crush, crush. I feel like there's something you can really do there that's creative. Punch. Words that rhyme with crush. Blush. I was thinking lush, but I know how to add that in. Dang. Elin, you know what? I'm not a lyricist, okay? Wish, that doesn't rhyme. Why they even? Brush, plush, mush, slush, rush, crush, flush. So they could be like, crush, crush, punch, punch, flush, flush, I don't know. Whatever. I just think that, you know, they could have changed the chorus to kind of make it not too repetitive. But it's like a short song, and if I wasn't like listening and reacting to it, because like I always say, reactions have a hit or miss to it, pros and cons. A lot of songs, a lot of people get mad if I don't like a song right away, or if like I focus in on too much of something. I think it's because from the point of view of people who aren't reacting to a song, it's very rare, especially if you're not Korean and stuff, that you're one, reading the lyrics the first listen. You could be, but let's be honest, you probably wait for the album to come out right when it comes out. There aren't translations right away, so you're probably not listening and reading lyrics and stuff. I rarely read lyrics unless I know the artist writes the lyrics, but I do get the gauge of the song. So one, you're not probably like reading the lyrics. Two, you probably listen to it a few times right away, like you probably listen to the album a couple times. And then three, you're not hyper fixating on the song. I try to pay attention to who's singing, read the lyrics to at least get a gist of the song, and I focus on like the production to some degree. Obviously it depends song to song, so I'm very fixated on what's going on in the song, so I can tell you guys what I like and don't like about it, and that's why I'm paying a lot of attention to it. But for full transparency, when I listen to songs outside of it, like when I listen to the album later, I'm not focusing on like the stuff too much unless it's like really annoying, like Maniac or something. It's like Maniac, like repeatedly like that, ping ping, like. So it probably won't bother me later, so I'm just like saying that, like, forewarning, later songs, if I point something out, I probably don't mind it as much after I'm listening to it. Not because I'm trying to be annoying and be like, oh, that part's so annoying. I don't like this part of that song. I don't like that. I'm focusing on it more because I'm reacting to it and my full attention's on it. But later, I'm probably not listening to it that deeply, so it doesn't bother as much. But definitely like that song. I gave it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Would have been a 9 if they kind of switched the chorus at the end. Why is Hunbin the only one with like a weird thing? Well, I guess. A baby. I'm maybe paying attention to Jiwoo because I want to know what his voice sounds like. I really like this group because they give me like my poppy boy group that I need. Like besides Boy Next Door, I haven't had that a lot. Okay, 11. Kind of scared about this chorus. Let's see. Oh, I was so scared of me an empty chorus. I should trust these boys. Once again, the instrumental is just, it's a little, I kind of wanted to quiet down a little. It's not their fault. This is a trend right now. I say this to every group. Just quiet the instrumental down just a little so I can hear Taedae's beautiful vocals. Let me hear his beautiful vocals. Good thing this man's loud. Yeah, well, you quieted down for Jiwoo, but not for Taedae. Not for Taedae. My man's screaming over those lyrics. He's like, hear me. I got you, babe. Let's go back again. He's like, you need to hear me. Alright. I don't know if I love that, but it was cute. I want to hear how he did that because they could have done something cool there. Okay. I don't think he did this. I think it would have been cool if, like, each time he said going up, 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 he sang, like, up, up, up. Like, he sang, like, up each time. Like, his voice raised, like, an octave each time. That would be kind of cool. I don't think he did. I could be wrong. Maybe they did. That'd be cool. Oh, I love how he delivered that. Ricky's voice is so interesting to me. Ooh. In the moonlight. He says, "Sugan." Guys, we're getting bridges. I'm being spoiled. Like, these songs have bridges. I could do without the empty part, but I understand because I think there's gonna be like a dance here, maybe? If they perform this. Do produced groups go on tour? Or remnant groups, I should call them. If you're new here, my favorite thing in the whole world when it comes to music is a nice high note where the high note's still like noting and then like someone else comes in and sings and the other person's still hitting that note. I also like it when someone raps and someone's like still singing a note. Oh, it's just so satisfying to me because it feels like, I know they record separately and everything, but it kind of just gives the illusion that they were singing together in that moment. And then of course when they perform it live, they do sing it together, so it's just, I don't know, it's so satisfying to me. I kind of wish Teddy came in like a second later though, but like, that's me being picky. Just so we could hear Hanbin's note alone for just like a second. Wow, that song was so well constructed. The only thing is I wish they raised Teddy's voice, or like everyone who does the chorus. But specifically, I felt like Teddy's voice just felt kind of low. But my man was screaming. He was screaming his vocals out. Like, why did it feel so... I think it's his voice. It just sounds that way. Even though he's not a quiet guy. So they should have raised his mic maybe. Or his, in the editing, they could have raised him a little higher. His voice. That was amazing. Hanbin's note was great. Oh, now with the music video. Please draw your attention to the number at the bottom there. Draw your attention to it. What does that say? It says 254. Why is it so short? I don't care if other groups have short songs. I hate those too. Too short. We get 2.5 years with this group. We need a 4-minute song. Please, for the love of God. There are 9 members. I don't really mind the whole distribution for this group. Yeah, they're babies. But I just want a good, thick song. Especially with a temporary group. We needed this longer. I haven't even heard the song. I'm already saying we need it longer. Anyways, I'm a bit concerned because it looks like a dark concept, but then the songs that we've heard aren't very dark, so I'm gonna trust them. And who knows? I liked what the fuck? I liked Boy Next Door's album. Okay, lots of flashing lights. What are you doing? Not a fan of the outfits. Basic boy group outfits. Okay. Alright, we're giving it a chance, guys. We're giving it a chance. We're gonna pull through. Who's doing this, bro? Who is this? Who is that? This video is crazy. Who did the... Who has a deep voice like that? They said, Jiwoon, you're the oldest, but we're gonna put you in a school uniform. I love this part so much, but then... Hey, I like this part. My heart's sinking. It just fell out of my chest. I'm like, I'm so sad. Like, I trusted them, and then they, like, stabbed me in the back. It's cool, it's fine. Ricky looks great, so we forgive him. I'm so glad. Can he stay blonde for the whole 2 years? Okay, Matthew! Okay. Okay, thank God. Okay, we're good. Why is my heart physically ache? Because I just got like punched in the chest. Wow. He looks so good there. Don't talk to me. Oh, my baby. My expectations were low, so it's okay. They were low, just I was hoping it'd be like Boy Next Door, where it's like, oh, actually, it sounds great. Alright. Pause! My God. I thought that said 101. It's not them, it's me. Despite standing the Pot and Pans boys, aka NCT, AT, Stray Kids, I stand the Pots and Pans boys. I don't stand the Pots and Pans boys songs though. As in, my least favorite songs from Stray Kids, NCT. I mean, ATs don't really do the cling like clinging of the Pots and Pans, but like they're touching it sometimes. They're like tipping their toes in, but they like do it in small parts of their songs, and it's usually low. And this is what I mean. So as you heard me say in the Take My Hand song, Tade, his voice sounded like here's the instrumental, here's his voice, like in the editing. It felt like it was like the instrumental was higher than his voice, or like even. And sometimes because of how loud production is, the voice just gets drawn out. I'm so upset right now. I'm so heartbroken. It's fine. It's fine. But I was hoping, because of In Bloom. See, it's my fault. It's my fault. I want to briefly add that while doing research, I found out that all the guys kind of did dark concepts on the show. And so for fans who obviously stand during Boys Planet, which is probably 90% of the fan base, they all apparently were taken back by how bright the debut was. So my perspective is going to be very different, but I don't think that should really dictate how I should react to it, because I still think that's kind of their fault for debuting them with that concept and then changing it, because obviously there's going to be fans they gain along the way, and like people sort of like me who was really in love with the fact that, wow, these kind of I guess you could say masculine guys are doing a bright concept. It's so different and jarring, and they stand out amongst the crowd. So I joined because I liked how different they were, and so I think they should have had that in mind, because even if you did dark concepts on the show, to be fair, that doesn't matter much, because honestly every group on a survival show do completely different music from what they covered on the survival show. Like take Icon for instance, they did a lot of heavier, more hip-hop songs and crazy choreo on their shows, but then during their debut and everything, and their most popular song is Love Scenario. Obviously they still had hip-hop roots in their music, but most of their popular songs weren't actually doing that, and their choreo never really resonated with what they did on Mix and Match. I put my hope into men, and you know, sometimes you can't do that. I was hoping, because I know what to expect from Stray Kids, NCT, the occasional AT songs, where I know going in, probably not gonna like the title track. It's cool when I go to like NCT and stuff. Like, it's fine. I'm like, you know, I probably won't like baggy jeans, but I ended up liking it because there was no pots and pans in it. The pans were loud here. The pots, they were being slammed. It was really just in my ear, just punching me. I don't want the pots and pans. I want like, I like that. I don't want like in my songs, you know, I don't want that sound. I could just go to the kitchen. It's cool. NCT literally have a song called Kitchen Beat. I skipped that song because it warned me in the title, Kitchen Beat. expected disappointment with the title track because I did see the concept photos. So I went in, you know, I'm like, it's a dark thumbnail. It's called Crush. I saw the concept photos, but then I saw the melting point, like the white ones. And I was like, maybe there's hope. I'm a bit sad about it because I really thought this is going to be a wholesome, cute boy group for 2.5 years, just giving me warm songs, giving me a bit of cuddles with their voices. See, like I said, Boy Next Door, they also switched up on me, but I liked the songs. It's like they felt purposeful because it continued their storyline and their lyrics, and also it was just like well done. They didn't go dark like Kitchen Beat, like Pots and Pans. They went more angsty, just sad boy music. So I was like, okay, I like it. So I was hoping this would just be angsty sad boy music, but it was just kind of like, let's punch some pans and put their voices over it. Now let's talk about what I do like. I should start with that because people probably hate me now. I want to clarify, I'm already in. They already have my heart. They may have cheated on me briefly, but I will forgive them. They went from wholesome cute boy to cheating on me with the Pots and Pans music, but I'm okay with it, you know. I'll accept the disappointment because the other two songs were good and the next two look like they're going to be good. I'm guessing Kid Zone is going to be like New Kids on the Block, hopefully, and then Goodnight is going to be a nice little lullaby. See, I put my hopes and dreams into them, and I was just so sad. Like, I think I had expectations, and I knew I probably wouldn't like it, but I just wanted to like it so badly. I tried to, remember, I was quiet here. I said I'll give them another chance, but then it came back, and I was just like it's just too. This is such a good part. It's like when Hypen did that like Bite Me song, and like it just had such a good pre-chorus, and then they just said, fuck you, we're not doing that. And then they came in with that terrible chorus. It was the other way around here. They came in with this horrible chorus, in my opinion, but then they were like, you can still trust us. Not all men are bad, you know? But then they... Like, this is literally Tarzan's Trash in the Camp song, but just not as good. This part. Because like I said, we had some good parts. We had a good... See, I think... Like, this is so good. Anyways, Anyways, I don't know, people are gonna eat this up and just, you know, it's cool. It's cool. I know I'm gonna be... I don't think I'll be an outlier here, though. I don't think I'll be an outlier. I think most of the fandom probably prefer In Bloom. I don't know, I could be wrong. It just breaks my heart when boy groups debut with a really sweet, cute concept, or like a very vocal heavy concept, or a bright concept. I'll say bright because people get like, oh, they're men, they shouldn't be doing cute concepts, like as if adults can't be cute, but whatever. It feels almost like a betrayal, as dramatic as that sounds, like to debut with a bright concept, making them seem like they're going to be different from other boy groups, standing out so much. Because I loved In Bloom so much because it felt so refreshing, literally, because it just stood out. Like I said, besides Boy Next Door and like Tempest, who's also betrayed me, these two groups have betrayed me as well. Like, it's very rare to find bright concept boy groups that are consistently bright. Like, I want consistent brightness. Always bright. Like, why is it dark concept boy groups are allowed to stay dark? I'm so passionate right now. I was really trusting them, man. I was trusting them so hard. Okay, anyways. I'm tired too, so maybe that's why. I just want to make sure I reacted to this. We spent like 10 minutes on this. Like, I just was so betrayed. Why is it guys are allowed to remain dark their whole career, but they debut, it feels purposely strategic. I feel like the company purposely debuts boy groups with bright concepts to garner people, to make them seem like they're different, to then always come back with a dark concept. And then, like, it just feels like I'm being tricked. I feel like I'm being purposely tricked. Like, it's clearly purposeful, especially with Zerobaseone. Because clearly I feel like the company or whatever, whoever's in charge of them, I don't know, because they're a temporary group, I don't know how it works. I feel like they have an idea of how they're planning out their career, because they only have 2.5 years. So it feels very intentional that they did that, and I want to punch them in the face. Sort of punch the producers in the face. I just want to. I also just think their voices suit the bright concept better. Specifically, like Tere and like Jung-hao. Like, I feel like and Matthew. Like, I feel like their voices sound really good. Oh, whatever. You don't care. I'm just complaining. I'm just mad now because it's gonna, like, erase. Enjoy the other song. Okay. See how sweet this sounds? Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh, they apologized to me. Oh, this is perfect. Thank you, guys. I was gonna say, isn't agate the end of your shoelace? But that's aglet. Is that really Yujin? Okay. Prove yourself. Ooh. Oh, this song's great. This makes up for everything. It really doesn't, but like, it's okay. This song is so good. This might be my favorite one. Oh my gosh, this is Harry Styles. This song has just cleansed me. I've been cleansed. I've been so cleansed by this. Oh, this is one of my favorite Zerobaseone songs. I do like Jung-hao's solo. Oh, see how they switched it up here? Ooh. Oh, see how like the tone shifted? Oh. Why is this song short? I'm so angry. No, it's fine. I'm gonna just forget by this point. So what's a good night gonna be? Because this song is pretty sweet. They're in their falsetto a lot here, though. Like, they were just up there the whole time. Like, they were singing up there the whole time in, like, their head voice. How is it underrated? But it just came out. It just came out. I mean, facts. Like, they're probably... Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's kind of hard. Like, I'm gonna give them a pass because they're all up in their head voice. It'll be really hard to guess. These guys are so sweet for apologizing to me. Are we gonna hear those raw voices? Well, as raw as recording can be. I'm loving Ricky's voice on this album. Oh wow. Oh hey. Yeah, I was gonna say, I really hope Tede sings in his, like, I don't want to say his natural voice, but like his talking voice. Like he often goes like, huh. I kind of him to go, huh. Like, I'm not a musician. I shouldn't be trying to describe things, but like he always sings like up there. I guess that would be his type of voice. And I feel like I want him to sing with his like throat. Like I want to hear that oof, the oomph of his voice, you know, just ooh. I want to hear that. That was very necessary. I kind of wish they sang it. I wish you good night, or like just didn't like talk it. It kind of ruins the vibe a bit. It's not Matthew. It's not your fault, babe. Look at them forcing their religion on. I'm just kidding. See, is Teddy saying it a little? It's not that annoying. I just kind of feel like when you speak it, it ruins the mood a little, but it's not like that, dude. No, this is like winter song. It actually reminds me a little bit of EXO's winter albums. But it doesn't feel like it has to be winter. It just feels like a regular ballad. Okay, I'm gonna spit it. He said I'm passionate about this. Wish you good night. It's kind of catchy. I just gotta roll with it at that point. Matthew, I like Matthew ended it. That felt cute. That felt cute. I like Matthew ended it. This is great. I'm very curious about what people think of the title track, but I just can't. I need to find unbiased opinions, or so I just don't care about, like, I don't mind saying I don't like a song, because I know in my heart I like the group. So I will happily say Maniac by Stray Kids and Sticker by NCT are two of like the worst K-pop songs I've ever heard, personally, like from my perspective, like my opinion, my taste. They aren't literally the worst. They aren't like you take them apart and they literally have bad, like, it's bad music. I don't think there's such a thing as like bad music. Just it's very subjective. But I will die on the hill that I love Stray Kids and NCT so much. And because I love them so much, I don't mind saying I dislike their title tracks and I'm not going to listen to them. Because I also think streaming culture is bullshit and doesn't really make sense. Like, I don't think people say, oh, but you always stream your artists. I'm like, no, streaming's not the same as listening to music. Streaming literally is its own thing, especially in K-pop. Like, streaming to me is purposefully replaying songs over and over to build the views and streams, like on Spotify or like music videos. That to me is streaming. Me listening to music isn't streaming it. I don't stream music. I used to try to stream for BTS. I stopped caring because I'm like, this is stupid. I did it like 2 comebacks and I was like, this is kind of down. It's not that deep. I get the objective, especially for small groups, because apparently you need a certain amount of views to like qualify to win things, but I also don't care about winning things. Like, I don't care if my favorite group, like, I'll be happy like, oh, they won this award, but I'm like, don't they always win awards? It's usually to me like the smaller groups where I'm like, oh, I'm really proud of them. Like, they don't, like, they're a very underrated group, like Tempest or something. Very happy when they win things. I know at the end of the day, Zerobaseone doesn't need me to listen to Crush. And I don't care how much I like a group. I'm not going to listen to a song if I don't want to. I'll hear the song when it plays elsewhere. I'm going to listen to it. Like, I always listen to songs that I don't like on first listen a few times to see if I just naturally wind up liking it. Crush, to me, is nowhere near as bad as Sticker and Maniac. These are my two favorite songs to name because it pisses people off. Because people get really mad that I don't like a song, as if it's that deep, as if my opinion is me changing your opinion. You come here to hear my opinion. I'm telling you it. I understand the idea, like, I want someone to also like something I like, but I don't mind. As long as there's like a reason. My reason is I just don't like the chorus. I think it's annoying. You make me so supernatural. I think it doesn't even fit the song. Personally, it kind of just feels a bit out of place. I also just don't like how quickly they switch their concept. I like a more gradual concept change. It felt very much like 180. Like I said, for Boy Next Door, I was hesitant, but I understood why they did it. There was a reason why. There was a purpose to it. They got broken up with from the girl of the first album. It's a conceptual concept. This was just like, from what I know, because you guys can tell me because I'm new, it just felt way too 180. But I love every B-side on this album. I think this album is like a big step up from the first album, which I already liked. I think what hurts more is that they sounded so good, but because they were surrounded by noise, now I'm just mad, because now I know it's purposeful. The company released those specific pots. They never do that. They never release the main part of the song, which were the pots and pans. You can argue the vocal part was the main part, but the pots and pans are the ones that take up most of the song. Well, to a degree. They're the loudest, literally. They would never release that ahead of time. They did that on purpose because they already knew there was going to be talk about it. And then the people who don't like it will already know it's happening because they watched the teaser. So they'll dilute their reaction a bit. Because now everyone's like, oh, when I heard the teaser, I was scared, but now I'm fine. I'm like, no, it's still the same thing. It wasn't a trick. It's the same part in the song. You just like the other part, so you're accepting this part. Don't do this. Don't let them take you for granted. Be mad. Noise music haters are weak and hate fun. I think In Bloom is way more fun. Like, literally, it's just fun. Oh, whatever. I am a noise music hater. But I have my occasional noise music. Like I said, I like NCT and I like Stray Kids. I like Venom by Stray Kids and stuff. To say noise music haters are weak and hate fun is very weird to me, because there's like variety of noise music. It's not just like one type of thing. And I think it's weird to say that when the group has literally debuted with a poppy, fun, upbeat song and then jarringly changed. Like, anyone would be mad. And I literally came to this group to kind of get away from that. So I think I have a right to be a little upset. Like the whole boy group genre is, or like groups in K-pop are oversaturated with noise music. I think it's very okay for someone who maybe liked In Bloom to be upset about Crush. Like I said, I always have In Bloom, so it's fine. I'm just still gonna be mad at the change. And I hope something happens the next comeback that's at least in the middle. I can accept a bit of pots and pans, but it was just too jarring. I really think maybe if this was the third comeback and they did something in the middle for the second one. I also just thought the outfits were boring. Like, they literally look and sound like any other boy group, and I think that's Anyways, we're complaining too much right now, and I know people are gonna be mad about that. I think this is the first Zerobaseone video where people are gonna be mad at me. But I loved every other song, and I think all 4 songs that aren't like Crush surpassed the other album, which I said I already liked, so definitely enjoyed that. So anyways, hope you don't hate me too much. I just maybe put too much trust in the group for the title track. So I was a bit sad, as you can see. I'm a bit sad because I know the fandom's gonna be oversaturated with like positive vibes about it, even though I really think a lot of people, from what I saw, proudly stated Zerobaseone as being different because of their In Bloom like song, and it's kind of like now they're kind of quiet about it, which I think is always ironic. Like, oh, my boy group's different because my boy group does pop fun stuff, and then they didn't, and now it's like, oh, I love pots and pans, I love this, and I like I said, I like both, so I get people like both, but it's just always funny when people hype up a group for being different, and then the next comeback they kind of do the same thing. That's just kind of the industry though. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Don't forget to check out my Patreon where we have exclusive content for groups such as Twice, 17, Red Velvet, Blackpink, NCT, Super M, SHINee, AT, Stray Kids, and so much more, along with K-dramas, concerts, and other variety shows.